Okay, so we are going to solve this problem now. Okay, so the question is that we have to get the resultant resistance of this circuit and the current in the circuit. Fine. Now, how we are going to approach? So for this, what are the background physics we need? That is the series resistance and the parallel resistance. So series resistance में क्या होता है कि जो रेजिस्टेंस होता है उसका that is an increasing resistance. If I have the R1 and R2, so series में क्या होगा? It will be increasing to R1 plus R2. Now parallel में क्या होगा? The equivalent resistance will be the lesser than the each individual resistance. Why? Because the formula of R1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, like that, 1 by R3 or whatever number of resistance. So resultant parallel resistance will always be less than any individual resistance. Okay. So now for our case, what we can see, this is a parallel resistance, these two. Now why parallel? What is the meaning of parallel? They are covered by the equal amount of voltage. If you take a voltmeter here, if you take a voltmeter here, okay, and if you take a voltmeter here, you will get the same reading of voltage. Same reading of voltage is here and here. That's why they are parallel. Same happening in our home. So parallel means each resistance will be supported by the equal amount of voltage. Voltage is not distributing in parallel. Which is distributing? The current. So here, if you see the current is entering the circuit, if it is in current I, it will distribute like I1 and I2. So the formula is I is equal to I1 plus I2. So in parallel resistance, current are distributed, not the voltage. Current getting distributed. This is very important. So that's why what's happened? I is equal to I1 plus I2. I think it's visible. Now main current I is equal to V by R, right? V is equal to IR, and I1 is equal to, for here, V by R1 plus V by R2. तो फॉर्मूला मिल गया 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. तो डेरिवेशन भी रेडी हो गया है. So this is the way we are getting the parallel resistance in a circuit, right? So current is distributed in parallel. And series में क्या होता है? Voltage distribute होता है. If I am having the 10 or 3 resistance, each voltage drop will be divided in each resistance. Okay. Now for our case, what's going to happen? That we will identify the parallel resistance of these circuits, right? इसको थोड़ा क्लियर कर लेते हैं. Now, okay. For R1 and R2 parallel resistance क्या होगा? Let's say it is an RP1 ले लिया. So RP1 means क्या होगा? It will be R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. Direct formula. So RP1 is equal to R1 is 10, R2 is 40, right? R2 is 40. So it will be 10 into 40 by 10 plus 40, right? R2 is 40 here, so it's coming around, RP1 is this is 400 by 50, it's coming 8. So resultant resistance is 8 here. Clear? Now for this one, what happened? R3, R4, R5. Again, they are in parallel. Why they are parallel? Because voltage drop is same for this one, for this one, for this one. They are on the same voltage. So this is the parallel circuit of resistance. So if I am taking equivalent is 1 by RP2. RP2 is the equivalent of this one. So it will be 1 by R3 plus 1 by R4 plus 1 by R5. Clear? So it's coming 1 by RP2. 1 by RP2 is equal to R3 क्या है? 30, right? So 1 by 30 plus 1 by 20 plus 1 by 60, right? So इसका क्या आ रहा है? 1 by 30, 1 by 20 if I'm taking. Okay. So it's coming, let us do calculation here. So 1 by RP2 is equal to, okay, 10 common ले लो for easier, 1 by 3, 1 by 2, 1 by 6. So 1 by 10, then it will be 12, right? ठीक है ना? 3, 2, 6, 2, then 3, 1, 3, 3, 1. So it's coming 6, right? This is 6. So it will be 2 plus 3 plus 1. So 6 by 6. So resultant is 10, right? So RP2, it's coming 10. Clear? So now what will be the net circuit now? So this, for this part we have received the equivalent resistance is 10 ohm for this one, and for this one we have received the 8 ohm. Now the new circuit, now for your better understanding, let me change the circuit orientation. So it will be a 8 ohm resistance. Here the battery was there, and this will be a equivalent resistance of 10 ohm. 10 ohm, 8 ohm, and this is the battery, right? So now these two are in series in the circuit. So resultant resistance RS is equal to 8 plus 10. सीरीज में ऐड होता है तो हो गया 18 ohm. So you got the resultant resistance or equivalent resistance. Done. Now voltage is here. Voltage they mention here, that is 1.8 volt. V is 1.8 volt. So what will be the main current? Main current in the circuit. So it will flow like this, right? Positive terminal to, so I. So I will be is equal to, what will be the V is equal to IR in V by R. V by R means 1.8 by 18. So I is coming 0.1 ampere. Right? Done. So this way you have to calculate. So whenever you are calculating the main current, you need to calculate the total resistance of the circuit. Then voltage divided by total resistance. Okay. Suppose if you are getting an question like there is two batteries are inserted. Okay, so two batteries are inserted. This is 2 volt, this is 3 volt. So net will be 5 volt for your supply. Okay, so maybe this is not, this may not come, but just for your conception, batteries are can be added in series. Okay, so they can be added like this. Okay, so this way we have to solve the problem. Fine.